Got my dog tight.
Man, listen.
Tight. Oh, man. For sure.
Oh, man. I know. Yeah, I was tight, struggling, whatever you want to call it. But we are here, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Whatever He Said Pod. Mr. LP, a.k.a. the struggling cameraman over here.
Yeah, we should have got some behind-the-scenes footage. You know what I'm saying? But we here.
I almost did it, but now that you say that, yeah, I'm just going to hit that record. Does it tell you when it's recording on your end?
No, it don't.
All right. Warning.
Yeah, warning. In 5.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah, we are here with me and my good brother Dedrick L. Hicks Jr. What's up, my brother?
Yes, sir. Coolin', man. Glad to be back for another episode, man. Happy, excited. Love what we do here on this show.
Yeah.
Love the process, building it show by show, short by short.
Yeah.
And shout out to everybody who is showing us love, man. We really appreciate it, man. We don't take nothing for granted, man. Taking the time out your day to kind of see what we got going on, whether it's here on the channel or over on our Instagrams, man. We just really appreciate it. But I'm happy to be back. Happy to be back.
Yeah. Dope moves. So before we get into it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Whatever He Said Pod.
Yeah.
Like, engage. You know what I'm saying? The
Yes.
likes are cool. The sharing is cool as well. We take that, but the engagement is for me what I would like to see. So if we talked about something that resonate with you, please let us know in the comments, like, you know, what we thought about this topic, that topic. If you want to let us know what topic we should be talking about, just hit us up, man. Let us know. We wide open with it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. So my brother D has a new segment.
Yes. We, like I said, we're building this show literally show by show. And Pete don't know this yet, but I'm gonna have him make us some theme music too. We're gonna get some theme music when we come in.
Oh, I was thinking about that too. I was like, yeah, we gotta have a jingle or something when we do this.
Yeah. Me and you usually on the same page without talking, so Absolutely. That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all.
Definitely.
But yeah, we got a new segment, man. New segment. You know, you've probably seen this scenario around and on your favorite content that you watch or you listen to. But this is simply called One Gotta Go. All right. Mm-hmm. So this is going to be an opportunity for y'all to get to know us a little bit better. You know, we come in and we talk music, we talk current events, we talk things that are going on in the culture. But we want y'all to get to know us a little bit too, so y'all can hold us accountable. All right, for things that we got going on. So my man's Pete. All right, my man's Pete. Been knowing Pete for quite a while now.
Yeah.
One of my brothers for sure.
Yeah.
And I know this is going to be a difficult one for Pete, so I'm going to get straight to it, all right? So there's a couple of things in life that Pete doesn't play with, all right? And the standards have to be very high for Pete, all right? So Pete, I want to put you on the spot, big dog, and this is going to be tough for you, all right? So here's what we got, Pete. One gotta go. You're going to go with a fresh A1 basket of hot wings. Chicken wings. If you know Pete, man, like I know him, Pete values the chicken wing etiquette. It has to be a certain crisp of vibe.
Yep.
But I also know that Pete is a huge fan of the brand Adidas. So Pete, let's just say it's your birthday, which is coming up. My main man's birthday is coming up in a couple days.
Yeah.
Pete, we're going to go with a nice A1 basket of amazing chicken wings, or you gonna go with your favorite fresh pair of Adidas? Which one you keeping? Which one gotta go, Pete?
Which one gotta go?
Which one gotta go?
And this is straight out of the box. No type of scenarios tied to it or anything. Or
it is simple as this: either you get the chicken wings or you get the sneakers.
All right.
And you hungry too. And you hungry.
Nah, you know what? I'm going with the Adidas, man. I'm going with the Adidas because right now the Adidas brand, they have like these they rolling out these the ZX 700s and 800s.
Okay.
And all assortment of colors. So I would go ahead and I want to get those, man, because it's the summertime and definitely the fall time. I'm like I'm always gonna want to add to my collection or whatever, and nothing goes wrong with a fresh pair of Adidas, dog. Like fresh pair of Adidas on your feet and in your closet. I got my closet to where it's just like organized and shoe boxes and all that. Yes, like the cases. So yeah, it would just look really, really good up there, man. I'll pass on the wings because I just been too disappointed with the wings. Like even though you said you said quality A1 chicken wings.
Yeah.
Like out of 10 times I get chicken wings, at least 1 or 2 times they be all right. You know what I'm saying? So but Adidas, every time I get them Adidas, man, they always gonna be on point. So I'm gonna roll with the Adidas though. That was a difficult
I figured
one.
you would say that.
Yeah.
I figured you would say that. I figured. So I guess you'll be having tacos that night.
Or a salad.
Or a salad with your fresh pair of Adidas, man. So
yeah. No,
yeah,
that was a good one. That was a good one. Because I don't play. Listen, people, I don't play by my chicken wings. I do not play.
No, sir, he doesn't.
I do not.
He doesn't.
I do not.
Listen, I've been a part of some real rants about chicken wings. I remember one night specifically, we was in the studio and we were recording one of Pete's albums. And my man's was so pissed at the chicken wings that he got. I had to sit there for 20 minutes as he spazzed on the quality of his chicken wing. Now, we supposed to be in there recording, filming, doing all this stuff. My man's, he needed that time to let us know how trash those chicken wings was that he got. So, yeah, it's a very, very, very true story, man. So, it'll give you guys, again, a chance to get to know us a little bit better here on the Whatever He Said podcast.
Yeah, good stuff, man. I like this segment. So, next week.
Yes, sir.
I'm coming with something from my guy, man.
All right.
But this is good. This is good.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What else we got? What we got going on tonight?
All right, so we're gonna be talking about a couple of things. Since we've had our last episode, a couple of things, and the culture has transpired. Some things that are actually ongoing right now. But what we're gonna first talk about is the BET Awards. The BET Awards 2026 happened last night, which was June 28th, 2026. It had some dedication joints. A few people that were dedicated, that got tributes were D'Angelo, may he rest in peace. Lauryn Hill was Lauryn Hill had the Icon Award, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tiana Taylor, and then forgive me for the other young lady that got honored as well, but she was a manager and whatnot. But star-studded like always, performances, host, all that stuff. So we finna get into it. So on the list we have at first the Lauryn Hill dedication, a tribute to that.
Yeah, right before we get into that, I just want to say personally, this is one of the best BET Awards that I've watched. I enjoyed the entire show. Like they crushed it this year. The quality of, I'm a visual nerd, so I'm into cameras and text and specs. But even the camera work with the performances going on, I loved what they were doing with the T.I. and the Kalani performances, which is the different camera angles, high quality stuff. So the production value was very, 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 very high for these award shows. And just the flow of the show. Like Drewski did a phenomenal job. That dude is funny. All right. So Drewski did a phenomenal job. The awards are the awards, they're going to go the way that they're supposed to go. Let's just say it like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I really don't get caught up into the awards, but everybody, Cardi B's performance was fire. So I just want to highlight the show overall in general. Phenomenal job with this year's BET Awards. I thoroughly enjoyed it, man. So to transition into the tributes, I want to start with the D'Angelo tribute. Rest in peace, D'Angelo, once again. Man, listen, bro.
For sure.
It's just something to say when people come together to pay tribute to someone who's a certified icon, legend. This man truly left his mark on music and culture and everything in this space. Man, he truly left his mark. And just to see the energy and the vibes and the musicians and the vocalists and everybody involved singing these D'Angelo records. It was just a fun reminder that, man, we just got to appreciate what we have when we have it. We just got to appreciate what we have when we have it, man. And me, I've been a D'Angelo fan since a tiny tot. Let's just say that. I was hearing D'Angelo music in the hair salons, and my aunt, she owned her own hair salon. You hearing D'Angelo in there, just being part of that neo soul kind of rise, in the 2000s, early 2000s, mid 2000s. Just phenomenal stuff. So just a big tribute to D'Angelo, well deserved, and I'm going to say much needed. I just think with everything that's going on in the world, we're losing legends left and right, and just for everybody to get a chance to sit down somewhere.
Yeah,
just to sit down somewhere and just really take it in of the greatness of this man. Obviously, you wish he was still here performing these records, but in the timing of his loss, everyone who stepped up to just do an unbelievable job. It was very heartwarming, very touching. I found myself getting emotional really throughout the entire night with certain tributes, and we'll get into Lauren in just a second. But D'Angelo, yeah, man, D'Angelo, phenomenal. Pete, what's your takes on that D'Angelo tribute, man?
No, it was good, man. Somebody mentioned about people gonna talk or whatever. They were saying like, he didn't perform like they didn't perform like his hits or whatever. And it was like they kind of just performed like B-sides, and I was like, actually, that's pretty fire that they was he was doing the B-side joints. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like the B-side deep cut joints.
I agree.
Shout out to all the people that were on that. BJ the Chicago Kid. I'm a real big Duran Bernard fan, so like it was cool for him to get up there and do one of my favorite songs, the shit damn motherfucker joint. Just fire, man. But of course it was all due praises to that dedication and whatnot. And it was cool that it opened up with his kids kind of opening it up and kind of giving us the respects to be able to enjoy this moment of his glory and his music or whatnot. So I thought it was great, man. I have no worries, no complaints about it. I thought it was good. And the setting, like the setting, it fit for me. Like when we talk about neo soul, I think about colors. I think about like, rust and brown and tan and that type of like that type of
blood orange, sandy brown,
So like the setting of the stage fit perfectly, and just the way that everybody was kind of sitting around just chilling, like that kind of like stoop type of vibe. I just thought that was really good, and it complimented like D'Angelo's character and just his tone and just the way that he carried himself in the music world. So I thought the production, like you said earlier about overall the production, which is great, but in this particular thing that we're talking about with D'Angelo, I just thought it was really, 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 really good for sure.
Yeah, fire, bro. Yeah, just well done. Just well done. Yeah. And like I said, that's a part of the reason why I say this is one of the better, if not the best BT awards that I had.
In a long time, boy. In a long time.
Yeah, let's say that. In a long time, like for sure. For sure. Moving along to Miss Lauryn Hill, and shout out to Teyana Taylor as well. Fantastic tribute to her, and Teyana deserves her flowers. Teyana has been somebody, when you look at it and when you really, really think about it, because I had to last night, because I ain't gonna lie, when I seen that she was being honored, I was kind of like, wow, why is she being honored? Like, not disrespectfully saying that.
For sure.
But I had to go remind myself of Teyana's journey. Her journey, and I had to be reminded. So once I got reminded and re-educated myself on all of the things that Teyana Taylor has done and has been involved with, all the feats and the heights that she's conquered, I was like, oh yeah, she deserves this. She deserves her flowers. She deserves the look that she's getting. And how about that? Just emotion when her idol Janet Jackson, who she didn't know,
which I thought was cool. I thought that was cool that she didn't know that Janet Jackson was coming.
Dope. And that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe it got something to do with me getting older these days, but that raw emotion for me, man, that's everything, dog. If I can feel it and capture that raw emotion, man, especially with these cultural moments, man, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So definitely want to touch on Teyana Taylor, deserving her flowers for sure. Me being a little bit naive beforehand, going into it, man. But
listen, the past 2 years alone, Tiana Taylor
Oh
been
yeah, on
killing it. I
fire,
mean, just winning all
on
those
fire,
awards and just
on
doing
fire,
the
on fire,
choreographic stuff that she had some couple performances on some shows. I'm not sure exactly what it was. It was the Grammys or American
on
Music Awards,
fire.
but I know that she performed there, killed it. She won a lot of awards, and she's just been really just in tune with like her creativity. But she's always been
Yeah,
that person. So
yeah, for sure. A creative bug,
yeah,
no doubt
for
about
sure.
it, man. So salute to her for sure.
Yeah.
Pete, man, the wonderful, the fabulous, the fantastic, legendary, iconic L Boogie,
L Boogie. Good
Miss
old L Boogie.
Lauryn Hill. Man, let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. That entire tribute, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I had tears in my eyes watching that whole thing, man.
Mm.
Just going back and seeing the full impact, hearing the music, seeing the style, the passion, how much she bleeds Black culture and represents us at the highest level possible.
Mm-hmm.
Just cause me, man, coming up, like I was engulfed into that Fugees, the Score album and all of that, man. Like I heard my aunt played that to death. My uncle played that to death, listening to them arrive, Wyclef and Pras, like just seeing all of that and then seeing how Lauren branched off, man. I just remember everything. So everything that they were showing and everything that they were playing and all the music, like literally, man, step by step, I remembered it all.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing that caught me off guard about Lauren, and just revisiting that and the soul and the passion with the performances, man, and everybody who was there, Tim's and Doja Cat, her daughter was crazy dope.
Yeah.
That her daughter walked up there and sung, and as nervous as she was, and did her thing. And then the Nas coming out, doing this thing, like everything about her tribute was amazing. The storytelling of her career, how she started and just going through the immediate rise of the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, which is a top 5 album ever made.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, top 5 album ever. There's not enough. There's not 5 better albums than that. It's not. To this day. So just seeing Lauren get that love, and then dope, and Lauren being Lauren, somebody was supposed to perform and they were not able to. Lauren came up and performed. She wasn't supposed to perform.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
No, she wasn't supposed to perform, Pete.
Wow.
So someone that was locked into that tribute spot, something happened to this person. We don't know who it is. I know the internet will find out who it was supposed to be.
Right.
But we don't know who this person was. They asked Lauren. Lauren came from the crowd to perform.
Wow.
Almost a 20, 30 minute after getting an award and everything. It was insane. It was insane, man. So I just want a big, big, big salute, Lauryn Hill. And I'm just grateful that I was able to see that.
Wow.
I'm just grateful I was able to see that. And all day long, I've been listening to Lauryn Hill hits all day long. That's what I've been doing today, man. I went on my jog this morning, did my workout this morning. I'm listening to Lauryn Hill joints all day long, listening to Lauryn Hill joints, man. So yeah, I just want to touch on that. For me, I'm a 42-year-old man, and as soon as I guess, I don't know. I mean, I can't even remember. I want to say 99, 2000, around that time. Like my aunt was huge on Lauryn Hill.
Mm-hmm.
And neo soul in general. So D'Angelo and Lauryn Hill and Jill Scott and Angie Stone and all of these figures that I seen as a jit. Like I really lived that neo soul era as it was happening.
Yep.
As it was being revealed to us. Even the movies, Brown Sugar and The Best Man and all those movies that were just wrapped around all of that. You know what I mean? Like, so for me, that was a big deal. And for my childhood and growing up, that was a monumental moment for me for that tribute, man. So yeah, so I know I talked a lot, but I wanted to kind of get that off, man. Pete, man, your thoughts, man, your takes, man, on Lauryn Hill's tribute last night.
Man, one thing that really, really, really stuck to me, the production level. When I say production, I'm specifically talking about how they paired up each person that came out. So you had Doshi and SZA that came out and rocked together. Then you had Lizzo and Rhapsody, and then you had Queen
Mm-hmm.
Latifah and Common, and
Mm-hmm.
you had Tierra Whack, but I forgot who she was with, but
Tim's.
Tim's, yeah, and then
Yeah.
Doja with Nas. Um, I just think, man, like I'm gonna get to it, all of it, but I would go as far as to say whoever put that together was
Yeah.
thinking like, okay, we need to showcase Lauryn Hill as a rapper and as a singer.
Mm-hmm.
And what better way to do it than have two people do it at the same time?
Amazing.
I
Amazing.
was top notch. Like
Yes.
that's
Yes, bro.
if everybody, if anybody, when anybody asks me about my favorite thing about the Lauryn Hill joint, it has to be what I just explained. It has to be because pairing
No.
those two things up and everybody was paired correctly. Like it just flowed.
Perfect. Perfect.
Doji and SZA, perfect. Like
Perfect.
uh Tim's and Tierra Whack, perfect. I mean, just Common and Queen Latifah, perfect. It
Perfect.
was just
Yeah.
perfect, and then everybody was
Rush.
just performing at this high level or whatever.
High level, bro.
High level, and then not like Nas
Man.
cannot be 50 plus years old. Like he can't. Like that boy. And what makes it so
Ooh,
bad?
still smooth.
Yeah, like he just finished doing L.A. The Roots. So he did that like what the day before or something like that, and then
Mm-hmm.
came and did that. So he fresh off that joint, man. And Nas has always impressed us over. I mean, for this decade alone, he's just been dropping like
Oh
good
yeah,
little
yeah,
music.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
him being part of the legacy of like Lauryn Hill and the kids definitely just put the icing on the cake for sure.
Fire.
And
Fire.
then for her to get up there and just kind of perform, and even her speech was very
Oh
moving.
man.
Her speech
Man.
was very moving, very touching. I felt like I want to say I felt like that she was addressing the haters or whatever, but it was just kind of like a reminder, or not even a reminder, kind of like a hey, this is my ode. Like this is what I stand on. This is what I've been doing when when y'all thought otherwise and this, that, and the third. So overall, I just think that tribute was great. Like
It's great. Great.
I
Great.
would
Moving.
definitely say
Very
from a
moving.
BET Awards, I'm definitely putting that in my top three for sure.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like just phenomenal. That one, the Michael Jackson one, was crazy.
Yeah,
The Prince one was crazy. So yeah, you just have, you definitely have you just have these moments in culture, right? That you can't forget them.
yeah.
It's certain things that we do forget. Some things you got to be reminded about. Oh yeah, that happened. Oh man, I forgot all about that. But for me, this is one that won't ever.
Oh yeah, nah.
Someone won't ever have to remind me of that.
Ain't going nowhere. That
Nowhere.
tribute was beautiful, executed very, very, very well, and well deserved for sure.
Oh God, overdue and well deserved. And
Overdue.
I want to say this, man, and I was one for a while to say, man, we need more music from Lauryn Hill. We need more. Like, why haven't we gotten? We can get into the conversation, but I came to something earlier today. The miseducation of Lauryn Hill is still so relevant to this day.
Oh yeah.
Hearing it today on June the 29th, 2026, almost felt like the first time I heard it when it first came out, like over 20 plus years ago.
Yep.
Like, still, every song,
Yep.
the emotions, the storytelling, the topics that she hit on, the production, her vocals, like, that's the definition of timeless. Now, don't get me wrong, I would love to hear Lauryn in another project. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I wouldn't accept that. But if she never makes another album again, I
Well,
feel today that I honestly can say I'm good with it.
right.
I'm really good with it.
Yep.
Everything she did with the Fugees, like, I'm good with it. And just revisiting that today, and maybe I'm on a high from last night, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
But replaying and re-listening to that album, man, top 5 ever album ever made, man, ever.
Yeah. It's a good album, and you made a great point, brother, about the emergence and the ascending of neo soul and her being in that pot. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man.
I know for me, it was like the Badus,
yeah,
the Maxwells and stuff like that, and then that's when you had like the Lauryn Hills and then the Love Joneses and all that, and the Jill Scotts and all that. So it just fits all perfect. Oh, Brown Sugar, you know what I'm saying? Like it was in that bucket of greatness when it came to like neo soul or whatever. So we definitely have to
great era.
Yeah.
Great era, man.
Listen, outside of hip hop, my second favorite thing, neo soul. Like
amazing era.
Amazing era. Amazing era. Amazing.
Yes. Yes. Amazing. Phenomenal. So salute and congrats to Miss Lauryn Hill, D'Angelo, Tiana Taylor, everybody who was loved on last night at the BET Awards, man. Phenomenal event. Fantastic job.
Very
fantastic
job. And all the other performances was great too. Like I can't remember seeing anyone that didn't. No. Everybody was good. Everybody was good.
Everybody was good. Everybody was good. Yeah. I don't have nothing. Usually, you can peel back the layers a little bit and get to some things.
But this one, nah.
I don't have anything. I legit don't have anything.
Yeah, everything was dope.
Yep.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
All right. So and before we go to our next thing, anything that you hear, again, folks, please let us know in the comments what you think, how you feel, like if you feel that you enjoyed it or not. Like, do you feel like somebody could have been in place for it? Even though I feel like nobody should be switched, but I mean, if you got that idea, please let us know. So yeah, we appreciate it.
Please do.
All right.
Please do.
Good. Oh, we gonna go down the list now. I mean, I got Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah, we good.
Next.
We good.
Okay, cool. Reasonable Doubt, 30-year anniversary.
Wow.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now this is coming off. This is coming off the New York Knicks win. Everything that has occurred in New York.
Yeah.
Everything starts dying down, and then everything goes immediately back up. 30-year anniversary of Jay-Z's first album, Reasonable Doubt. A beautiful moment in time. This moment happened around the Fugees. Everything that we're talking about, it seems like it's hitting around everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, 30 years of one man doing this magnificent work in hip hop, and this album that definitely like added to the subjectory, not even the subjectory, let me tell you back, to the, what's the word I want to say? Just to the climate of hip hop. Like it added to the shift, you know what I'm saying, of hip hop. And so, so we are here to celebrate it. Jay-Z has been doing a lot of things, and things are going on currently right now. Before I started recording, I was watching Jay-Z YouTube page, and they have nothing but interviews and videos, and I'm enjoying every last thing of it. So,
sure.
Apple Music has done stuff. Spotify has done stuff. The Brooklyn, they done just took over Brooklyn. I mean, they got a whole like wraparound during a Subway joint. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Pop-up shops, everything, and all
fireworks.
Of this yes, and all of this is leading up to his show, which is happening in 2 weeks.
Yep.
So I want to throw it to my man D, and tell me your thoughts about it. Like, tell me how you're feeling. Like, what are you feeling? I know, but let's talk about it. Let's break it down.
So Jay's my favorite hip hop artist ever. And for his first album to be 30 years old is insane.
Crazy.
But what I really appreciate just with the celebration of it all is really just seeing the evolution of Jay in this time. So even though it's heavy on reasonable doubt, there's so many other things that are being opened up throughout his career, and just kind of seeing him bask in what he created. It's always refreshing to see. We don't get to see Jay a lot.
Yeah.
We don't get to see Jay a lot. So he's out with the people. He's at the subway station. He's at these pop-up shops. He has his daughter with him tagging along, which is super dope. You know what I mean? He's basking in what he's created, because Jay has been a legend. He's been a legend, but now this man has turned into an artifact. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he's turned into like this monumental museum piece.
Yep.
You know, as far as hip hop goes.
Yeah.
Now we ain't got to talk about everything else he's done outside of that. We just talking about hip hop.
Right.
And even going back, listening to the Reasonable Doubt today, to me, it is still his most telling album next to 444.
Mm-hmm.
But his most telling, most personable, the insight that he gave is still relevant with Reasonable Doubt.
Yep.
It's timeless production. It's timeless rap. Like it's the aesthetics of everything are still refreshing to this day. So I'm super excited to see that hip hop has come this far. Hip hop has come this far. Jay is one of the Mount Rushmore figures, just period, in just hip hop. Some people have him as the GOAT, but I think everybody respects him to the point where he's high on the list, no matter where you have him.
Yeah,
But in my opinion, I just appreciate it. As a 42-year, I'm gonna be telling my age a lot because a lot of the topics we're talking about today, from this vantage point that I have now, like I appreciate the fact that I'm getting the chance to experience a celebration like this on such a masterpiece, a master class, and such a critical, pivotal moment in hip hop history, which is this Reasonable Doubt album that came out back in 1996. 1996, bro. We in 2026, bro.
Yeah.
And this album, and the thing that I love too, where what I do for a living, there's a lot of young guys, young fellas that I work with. They're 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 years old. They are just now tapping into Reasonable Doubt. My Life and Times, Volume 1, 2. They're just now tapping in. So Jay has reached that mark where there's 18-year-olds out there who are just now discovering Jay-Z. I think that's hella dope, man. I just think that's hella dope. So yeah, so this 30-year anniversary of this album, it's way more than the album. Way more than the album. But the album itself, it started something amazing.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
being reminded of all of that too. Like, as much of hip hop heads that we are, I'm sure you probably had a moment or two where you was like, "Darn, I forgot about this," or not like forgot about it like overall, but just saying like, "Oh, I remember this moment in time," or "I remember this happened, this and the third." So I'm looking at these concerts that he did, the Jimmy Kimmel, and when he did David Letterman with Mary J. Blige. I'm like, just thinking like these people that are not even on these shows and stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Like the infamous interview on Breakfast Club, and just this is everything that Jay-Z has ever created and done, and even the people around him. Like, ashamed to say, but I was like, damn, man. Dame Dash missing out on a lot of, like, that boy going out sad, man, and it's on him. But with all that being said, like you think that these people should be around to because Dame had a part in that, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? And so
sure.
Overall, like it just good to see all of these things happening, and you like, darn, like I remember this, I remember that, I remember the infamous Rockefeller record logo, and I remember 22 Tools. But then you get reminded, like, well, let me explain this real quick. I'm finna get on my nerd action. So Apple Music throughout the whole day. No, this was Thursday, because it was on Thursday that this happened, because this is it's gonna roll into our next topic when we talk about the verses. That was the same day as verses. Apple Music throughout the whole day, they had different people showcasing, like, they took an hour to talk, to play the music or whatever. I forgot who the person was. It was like the 7 o'clock hour, and I was listening to it all the way to the end because I was like, I do not want to stop listening to this Jay-Z stuff to go listen to Pretty Ricky or whatever. But we'll talk about that later. So that whole hour they was playing all the alternative music that Jay-Z, like the Linkin Park stuff and anything, like how Jay-Z tapped into the other genres or whatever. So they play all like alternative rock and it was rock for like a whole hour. They was playing his music. I was like, what? Like, and I got reminded so much. Like, darn, I remember when Hov was doing all of that, man. Like, so just his the way that he expanded off that simple album, Reasonable Doubt, it adds to the celebration of the Reasonable Doubt. And you think about all these things that he's touched, all the way from Rockaware to the magazines he's blessed. All of his features, like it was one particular matter of fact, when I got on Apple, one of the guys was like, yo, I don't know if I should play. I was trying to figure out if I should play the Rick Ross Hustlin' remix or play the Dope Boy Go Crazy with Jeezy. And I'm sitting there, I'm in the store, walking in the store, I'm like, and then he plays both of them. And I'm like, oh my God. I remember when Jay-Z like ushered like Rick Ross and Jeezy in the building, Rihanna in the building. I mean, the fact that Memphis Bleak is still current to this day, like crazy. It's beautiful. And I won't talk your head off because I'm a nerd when it comes to this stuff. Me and my brother, I know we share this feeling and this passion with it, but it's just really, really good to see all of this stuff happening. And my last note, I wish I was in New York right at the moment because I would be at every pop-up. I would be buying every record, everything. But yeah, the savings would be tapped in for sure.
Oh, for sure. It's just dope. It's dope to see. It's dope to see. And we have so much more to come.
Yeah.
He's really, taking his lap. He's taking a lap right now. He's taking a lap right now. Whether we get a new album or not, I'm still 50-50 on that. He is taking a lap around hip hop right now, and he should. Yeah. He should. Because how many other albums that are 30 years old was able to stand the test of time? Not many in any genre. Not many in any genre, and his album Reasonable Doubt is a part of music history. Let's just say hip hop, like music history.
Yeah.
Like for sure. So shout out Hov, man. For sure. Shout out.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right. Let's see. We got two more things that we're gonna discuss, but the verses.
Well, before we get that, let's get to that 8-part documentary.
Oh yes, that's right. My apologies on that.
That 8-part documentary that is coming in October.
Yep.
And how fitting.
Yeah, he had the nerve to drop this on us in the midst of us celebrating on the day of Reasonable Doubt, which makes perfect sense. Talk about marketing 101.
Genius.
It's crazy. Yeah.
This is something that I've been waiting for. There are Jay-Z pieces out there. There are kind of fast forwarded moments of Jay-Z's career where you can go watch. But this is definitely a person, a figure that needs the proper documentation. So when they announced that 8-part series, you're talking HBO, you know what you're getting, okay? We ain't got to go there with production. You know what you're getting.
Yep.
This is what every hip-hop fan has been waiting for. Not Jay-Z fans, hip-hop fans has been waiting for. Now, me, again, we're going to say a nerd a lot here tonight, but being a nerd in documentation, I love a great documentary.
I love a great
documentary.
Yep.
And for Jay to get this treatment, I don't know how they're going to roll it out. I'm going to be assuming that it's going to be an event that you're going to have to be tuning in week after week with an 8-part document, Last Dance type of vibe. What was that documentary with Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine that we was tripping over? HBO did it.
Oh, wow.
You remember that?
I'm not familiar.
What? Yes, you are. It was an
I'm saying, I know I'm drawing a blank.
Okay.
But give me one second because I'm looking up stuff.
It was a Jimmy Iovine kind of Dr. Dre. They went on opposite sides of their lives and how they ultimately got together with Aftermath and Death Row.
Oh yeah. And the
one
headphones
called The Ones.
Was I
think it was called The One. It was the Defiant Ones. I think that's what it was. The Defiant Ones. while Pete's looking that up. I think it was
Yep,
called
the Defiant ones. Yep, I remember.
If you never seen the Defiant ones, I don't even know if it's available for you to watch, but if it is, that was the last hip hop documentary that grabbed hold to me, and I literally watched it over 100 times. I literally watched that documentary 100 times, so I'm assuming that I'm going to have the same vibe here with this 8-part series with Jay. So I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see everything that's coming up. Now, rumor is they're supposed to be announcing whoever's going to be streaming these shows. These shows will be streamed, the first two at least. The first two will be streamed. The Reasonable Doubt anniversary show, and then the Blueprint show. It's supposed to be being streamed. So I did see that. So there was like Netflix, Amazon, a whole bunch of people was in the mix to get this, for us to be able to sit at home and be a part of history when he does his concert.
Oh, talking about actual his performances at New York. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, the first two shows are supposed to be being streamed. So sooner or later, hopefully we'll get that announcement where we need to be to witness these concerts. But anyway, excited for the documentary for sure. I can't wait to see and learn things that we don't know. And I think we're going to get that. Yeah. I think we're going to get a lot of things that we just don't know about Jay's story. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right. So, yeah. I I was reading an article from Variety, and it's basically saying the same thing. Produced by Sean Carter. I can't pronounce his name. Daniel Kaluuya, the guy from Black Panther. Okay. And Get Out.
Coogler.
Yeah, Coogler. Yeah. And then Rick Rubin.
Rubin.
Yeah. So it's cool that Daniel Kaluuya is part of that. I mean, I'm sure people are going to be looking at it from that angle because we've never seen any type of relation with him, with Daniel, with was he in one of them 444 videos?
He might have been.
Yeah, but we know the correlation with him and Rick Rubin for sure. So
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, brother. Like,
yeah, same here.
I'm looking forward. I mean, and why you saying it? I'm gonna go watch the Defiant ones probably tonight.
Oh man, it's a great watch.
I need to get reminded of it, but it was. I remember it was good. I saw
great
the cover,
watch.
Yeah, it was a good watch.
Great watch.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, y'all check it out, man. Defiant ones, amazing.
Definitely. All right. Moving forward. So we had the verses. The verses that we had was between B2K and Pretty Ricky. So this is going to be some confessions and real feelings that we'll be talking about. Before we get into it, D, I'm still hung on the conversation that we had about Lil Wayne and him needing to stop what he's doing, right?
Okay.
Do you feel like Versus needs to stop?
I'm getting there, yes.
Okay. With all of yes. Would you like to elaborate, or we can go for it? I just want to ask.
Yeah, we can elaborate. Okay. I think it's starting to lose its luster. So hear me when I say this, okay? From what we know and what we have seen with Versus to be and what it's turned into, the luster is not the same.
Yeah.
The buildup is not the same. And not to disrespect any of these artists or any of these events that were put together, but it's starting to feel cheap. It's starting to feel watered down. It's starting to become a mess with what they're rolling out. And again, this is no disrespect to the artists that have been involved. I'll go back to the Hit Boy and Mike Will Made It.
Yeah.
It was atrocious. Now, I did enjoy Tank versus Tyrese. I thought that was really good. I did enjoy that one. But what we have gotten since we've gotten, Snoop Dogg and DMX, the infamous Jeezy and Gucci, the Brandy and Monica, what's some of the other ones? The Lox versus Dipset.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Certain moments came from these verses, man, and it was just a long. But yeah, I do feel that way. I do feel like something needs to be done. Someone needs to kind of step in and kind of get this thing back on track. I think it's an amazing idea. It's dope for the culture, but we need to get even the No Limit versus Cash Money one was. It wasn't memorable for me.
Yeah.
I almost kind of wish that it didn't happen. Now, it was good to see Master P and everybody with No Limit, Silk the Shocker. It was glad to see all of them. I was glad to see them. Birdman, Manny Fresh, Juve, but it wasn't what we deserve to see.
Right.
It just wasn't. It just wasn't. So yes, I am in that boat where I am starting to lose a little bit of faith in verses.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yep.
All right, so once again we have this battle. And if you know, if you've been sleeping under a rock, you know how versus gets down. You know, like it's basically a couple of songs, usually about 10 to 15 or maybe 20, depending on what it is that day or who it is. Two artists that are in the same kind of caliber, or same class or whatnot, respectfully, they get together and they get the business. So, and this was spawned during COVID when we were sitting at the house and locked to our phones. Thank God that they had AirDrop because we couldn't watch them on the phones forever. We had to pop that thing on the TV and watch it with our families or whatever. So, shout out to Swiss Beats and Timbaland for coming up with this magnificent idea. For doing something culturally like that. So, with that being said, you had the infamous B2K, and then you have the underdog, strong willing, Pretty Ricky, going back and forth. All right, so let me kick it off, D.
Yeah, please.
I didn't think B2K. Well, no, I ain't gonna say B2K. I didn't think Pretty Ricky was going to win.
Okay.
Because I felt like Pretty Ricky, and I still feel like Pretty Ricky is more regional or more Florida based.
Okay.
Versus B2K. B2K is more, universal, whatever. Granted, because when we heard B2K, I didn't necessarily think about LA. It just seemed more worldwide or whatever. So, and I didn't do the due diligence, and that's bad on my part, that I wasn't paying attention to the music that they were playing. But at the same time, too, when we're in this era of verses, you have the platform to perform. Versus when back in the day we were just playing music. Now you have that. You have the platform to perform, and I just felt like B2K did not perform well at all. And Pretty Ricky came up there like, "Look, we ain't finna play with y'all, and we going to work." So that was my confession. I wasn't surprised. I was just like, "Well, damn, I'm wrong. I'll take being wrong." And Pretty Ricky did what they were supposed to do. So shout out to Pretty Ricky, man. And you could tell by the audience too. The audience was very, very, very in tune in LA, which is interesting. Now, if this happened in Florida, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would think there'd be a little bit of a vantage point. Nah,
no,
not that at all. Pretty Ricky came and shut that thing down, boy.
This was a bloodbath of the highest calling. I knew going in that B2K was going to lose.
Damn.
Let me tell you why.
Damn.
When B2 came out at their height, there were 17, 18, 19-year-old, 16-year-old girls who were in their boyish, oh my God phase. And B2K made that kind of music. Okay? Right. When Pretty Ricky hit the scene, they were fly, brash, bold, young, in their early 20s, sex-crazed young men, just Miami to the fullest, skin, drugs, like just the flamboyance of a young soldier.
Right.
Pretty Ricky represented that in these streets. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about for those who are watching. When you were 19, 20, 21, and 22, you was out here by the grace of God getting by. By the grace of God. Because when you're at that age as a young man, it's whatever, bro.
Yeah.
And Pretty Ricky was on that type of time. So fast forward to these young men being coming into their 40s, 35 and up, going into their 40s. You put this type of atmosphere with these women have grown up. These men have grown up. Now, don't get me wrong. B2K got their records, but yes, sir. 95 versus bum, bum, bum. Get it out of here.
Right.
Get it out of here, bro. Your money.
Yeah.
Versus, get it out of here, bro. They never stood a chance.
Yeah.
The only chance that they had was if Omarion took over. And by the time Omarion tried to take over, it was over.
It was over, yeah.
You can't play Icebox on record 18, bro. You can't do you can't, it's over. They ran you out of Dodge.
Yeah, you should have came out the gate.
You could have came out the gate.
Yeah.
So respect to Pretty Ricky for understanding the assignment. Pretty Ricky knew. They knew. We got to go in here and flatten these boys ASAP.
Right. And
B2K thought go ahead.
And they were missing a member. That's crazy part about it too. Like they were missing.
Yeah, Slick Pullum.
Pretty Ricky was missing a member, and they still came out there and handed L's like it wasn't nothing.
Look, my wife was like, "Hey, you want to watch Pretty Ricky versus B2K?" I'm like, "Nah, I know what's gonna happen. I'll watch the highlights." I told her no. I said, "No, I'm good. I'm gonna watch the highlights." Nah. The next day, I watched the highlights. The good people over at YouTube put a little collage together that was about 10 minutes long. Mm-hmm. And I watched it, and it was in a total annihilation. Somebody said B2K got beat 18-2, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Because they weren't ready. They wasn't ready, bro.
I want to know what the two was.
Yeah, I don't got them winning nothing. And again, B2K has records. But these little girls who were 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, they're in their 40s now.
Yeah.
And even though they may still, I remember that B2K song. Oh, that's what they do when they hear that record now. But when you hear a Pretty Ricky record today in 2026, your money, they losing their mind. Pete, you be at these venues, you be at these concerts, you be there. Them when they get the moving different.
Listen, and let me say this. All the young women that was like, "Oh, this is cute," and this I got a crush on the B2K stuff. That's cool. But think about when them young ladies went to college. When they went to college and they got that taste of that boy, they was listening to Pretty Ricky. On the ride. Yes, sir.
That's what it was.
That hotline.
That's what
boy.
It was, man. Ooh. That's what it was, man. So yeah, this was awful. It's good. It was good to see B2K together. Lord knows they still getting money out here. They on tours. They doing all. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Pretty Ricky. Shout out to them. But B2K suffered the worst beatdown in versus history.
Yeah.
And that's all I got on that. It was an abomination of the highest level. And I'm gonna say it again. Bum bum bum. Da, 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 da. Versus your money. Man, what y'all think was gonna happen? What did you? Hey, Omarion, Raspy, Fizz, and the other one. What did you think was gonna happen, y'all?
You say the other one.
What did y'all think was gonna happen?
Hey.
No disrespect. All love.
What make it so bad? I got reminded that Omarion lost to Mario because Mario
he got smoked.
Yeah, he got smoked on the Mario joint.
Smoked. Mario smoked him. So yeah, man, it was a tough one. Them boys took the biggest L in versus history, and that's it.
Yeah,
that's it, bro. Versus get it right on the next one, man. Y'all already done pissed T.I. off. Y'all done pissed T.I. off.
Yeah. That's right. T.I. was kind of like,
Y'all done pissed T.I. off. How the hell T.I. wanted to do versus? Y'all ain't find nobody.
And there's a couple people that T.I. I will put T.I. with. I feel like the obvious one is Ludacris. That's one. I mean the 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, yes, for sure.
Lil Wayne.
50. I mean, I think 50 would have been cool.
We know we ain't gonna see that. No, we know
we ain't gonna. Yeah, but still though, like, it could have been. Those three right there perfectly.
Man, go to the Georgia Dome or whatever it's called now. Put T.I. and Ludacris in there and do the verses, bro. Do the verses. Yeah. This man gracefully bowed out versus when it was him versus Jeezy. This man said, this is bigger than me, dog. Y'all want Gucci? Y'all got him. And let's keep it a bean. That moment, Gucci and Jeezy, oh my God, how did they pull that off? But they did it.
That was the most intense during.
Oh my God!
It was so intense. We all were just sitting there like.
Everybody, Lord, what's gonna happen? But anyway, yeah, man, y'all got T.I. here just denouncing verses, man. Get this man a matchup. Get Ludacris on the phone. He ain't doing nothing. He done did all the Fast and the Furious already. He done. Yeah, Get Ludacris on the phone.
Right.
Put it in the Georgia Dome or the Mercedes-Benz Dome. Get a camera crew down there and get this moment for Atlanta.
Some popcorn and some tickets so people can come in there and witness that thing.
Let us know. I would drive to the Georgia Dome for this.
Yeah, I would too.
Like, come on, man. But anyway, yeah. Shout out to Pretty Ricky and B2K, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, B2K got a song. I haven't heard it, but they released a new single. Like they're supposed to. Whenever you do a versus, you definitely should have some new music out, some kind of way, or a tour, or something in regards to that. So hopefully that'll bring some validity back to him. I don't know.
Your money.
Get it out of here.
Get it out of here, bro.
Wow. All right.
Yeah,
so speaking on T.I.
Yes, sir.
To come up to our final topic for this evening.
Yes, sir.
Again, real quick before we get into it, please make sure you subscribe to us, whatever he said.
Please.
And let us know what you think about what we talked about. Please engage, like, share, subscribe, all the things they tell you to say on YouTube. So
hit that thumbs up.
Right, hit the thumbs up for sure. Let's see. T.I.
Yes, sir.
T.I. Kill the king.
Kill the king.
So this is his last album.
Allegedly
his last album. I thought about it today, and I was like, this man been doing it for 25 years. I watched the Breakfast Club interview that he did.
Yeah.
At the beginning of it, he did say that, he'd been doing that dance for a minute. So when you think about it, I mean, he's really been doing it for 26 years. So
yes, man.
I mean, that's a long time. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, too, we still love the essence of Mr. Clifford Harris. So
of course.
Yeah. So we have the album. The rollout has been phenomenal. What do you think about the rollout, D?
I thought it was fantastic.
We sticklers when it comes to the rollout.
So I thought it was fantastic. It's been a long rollout. Because T.I. won't tell us this. Maybe he will. I don't know, because I haven't heard him say it. But I don't know if he expected the first single to do what it did. Really? I don't know. Listen to what I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, when I first heard the record, I said, yo, this is one of those ones. Like, this is really, really dope. But let them know it's almost, well, not almost, it's in the category for like one of the songs of the summer. Like that record took off. Mm-hmm. So I think after that record really took off, I think T.I. just kind of said, okay, like we got a lot of traction here. Because going into when you hear him talk about the album, this is kind of like a love letter to his career type of thing that he's discussing. Like he's not promoting this. When you hear him talk about the album, to me, I don't see that energy from him.
Yeah.
But the record says otherwise. That Let 'Em Know record says otherwise. So I don't know. But the rollout to me, it was all over the place. I mean, talking about the perfect rollout.
Right.
You get the single, takes off. You get the beef with 50. You get the diss records. You get all that. Your family involved. You got all this going on, takes off. You double back around with another record that continues to go crazy. Now you got commercials going. Now I was happy for T.I. because he's getting big dog treatment in year 26. Like, so the rollout, it was all over the place. It was all over the place. I love what he's doing going on all the podcasts, the Joe Budden podcast, the Joe and Jada podcast, the Breakfast Club. He's doing it in a way that, we might not see Tip like this again, bro. We might not.
Yeah.
So it was a long rollout. The album just came out Friday. So I was happy to see everything. But if you blinked twice, you missed it. Like when he did the freestyle with Grand Hustle.
Yeah.
And put that out. And what the Trapaholic, somebody did that one. They just put it out with the video. Like, so I appreciate the rollout, man. So, but T.I. probably won't tell us this, but I'm guessing that he didn't expect this type of attention.
And what was crazy was, he independent. I think people are not.
He is.
I don't think people are like.
He is.
Familiar.
Grand Hustle Empire.
Yeah, familiar or whatever. Because the way that he's moving, you wouldn't definitely think that this is independent action. I mean, I feel like he would be doing this even if he was on a label. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of moves and all that type of stuff. But the fact that he's doing it independent, I'm like, man, that's crazy.
He said he spent a lot of money. He said he spent a lot of money.
A lot of money. I understand. I understand completely. But
yeah, for sure.
That's interesting you say that about a single. Let them know. So from a DJ standpoint,
sure.
And to let people know, I primarily DJ in Jacksonville, Florida. I remember when that song first came out, and I've been playing that record like crazy, and it wasn't catching, like people weren't catching it. But now, every time I play it, I'm like now the audience is on board. But when I watch it from a wide span of it, like from like a national type of thing, oh yeah, when that thing first came out, I was like, oh yeah, it hit. I said this thing hot. And then you're right, the 50 Cent situation, that thing, I was like, yeah, and then he was doing the sidebar stuff too, like the Grand Hustle like joints on the side. Yeah, so he was working his ass off. And then so everything that you mentioned, like all those singles and all the things in between, he been doing some work, man. But
cause you got to think about it. Like the last few albums from him, and I'm not saying anything about T.I., but the last album from T.I. to stick. Let's see. So you had Paper Trail, which is probably his most commercial success. Paper Trail, that was back in 2008. Then you got No Mercy in 2010. Then after that, you had Trouble Man in 2012. A lot of people don't even remember that album. The next one, you got Paperwork in 2014. A lot of people don't remember that album. Then you got Us or Else. I didn't even know about this album until the other day. 2016.
Wow.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
And I'm a T.I. fan. And then you got Dime Trap, which I love Dime Trap, 2018.
Yeah.
And then you had The Libra in 2020. So it's been 6 years since he put out an album, Kill the King, in 2026. So he had a large gap there where T.I. don't get me wrong, but that global kind of energy died down after Paper Trail. It died down after Paper Trail. Because, Tip stayed in trouble.
Yeah, we had that No Mercy. I think that was right before he went to jail. So, and then when he came out, and then he... Yeah, because he was up then. Like that Paper Trail.
He was up. He was up.
He had, like the movies and all. He was doing the movies and it was yeah. He was up.
So so coming into this one, Kill the King, if it wasn't for the initial single, Let 'Em Know. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't even think he thought that it was gonna do what it did.
Really?
but I could be
That's
wrong.
interesting. No, well, I mean,
It could be wrong. I could be wrong.
You saying that makes sense. Like it would be interesting for Tip to be like, you know what? I ain't even think it was going. I just threw it out as a. I'm sure he didn't throw it out as a Lucy.
Right.
But I felt like he probably was just like, let me just kind of get him warmed up and all that stuff. And boy, did he realize?
Oh my God, it took off. But to the album, the Kill the King album, I think it's a solid listen.
Okay.
I think he has some really good spots on this album. My favorite song by far is Dope Boys Academy. With T-Pain, Jeezy, and 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
Talking about that that energy. Who knew that you could bring T-Pain back on the hook in 2026 and you got a heater?
Mm-hmm.
No disrespect to T-Pain. You just got to follow what I'm saying with the ebbs and flows of the music today. So to get the old, like T.I. said, we got the band back together for one. So with T-Pain, Jeezy, and 2 Chainz, man, I done listened to that song 800 and 900 times, man. I done listened to that song 800 and 900 times. I listened to it in the car, the headphones, at the gym, around the house. I love that record. But he has some other standouts for sure. I love the Summer Walker record and Won't. Love that.
Yep.
I love the Representative Time with Young Dro on that one as well. The Gorgeous record is dope with Usher. But my most favorite part of the album, outside of those songs, I love that intro with his daughter, man. I loved it. I loved it. I listened to the intro probably like 5 times before I got to the second record on Friday.
Yeah.
I just loved it. It just kind of shows you like the evolution of T.I., the evolution of him as a person, as a man, as a father, as everything that he's done. You got his youngest child contributing to his album in that way. Just really, really set the stage for the feel-good moment of this album. So I think it was a very, very solid listen. He has some records on there that kind of lose me a little bit. But for the majority of the project, I think it's a very good listen with some incredible standouts. And this will be getting a lot of burn for me all summer long for sure. But that Dope Boy Academy record, that's a lifelong one right there. That's a lifelong one there. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I share the same sentiments. Strong album, solid album. For it's definitely a solid album for this to be like the exit, so to say. And I'm doing this in quotations because we're doing this in quotations because you know what I'm saying. So if it's on that vein, this would be a cool way to close out. My favorite tracks I want to say so far. Yes, I'll say so far because it might change. But that Trauma Bond.
Oh yeah.
Trauma Bond that shit is crazy.
Fire.
For some reason I played. That's the song I play back to back.
Okay.
Like when I feel like I'm about to go, it just has like any trumpets, that trumpet sound or whatever, and just that trumpet represents like greatness, regalness, kingdom. You know what I'm saying? It just has that feel to it. And then we talking about like a HBCU sounding type type sound or whatever, then that brings like that black excellence to it. So every time I listen to it, it just makes me feel real good. If you see the video is very dope too because he got his kids in there. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the video, it shows like his whole family and all that, and it's just the family dynamic that that we both understand on that tip, and just that victorious type of feel to us. I've been on that song like crazy, but the 2 Chainz, T-Pain joint, the Dope Boy Academy joint, definitely. To let them know, Mr. Him, that goes without saying for both of us. Me and you, we gonna step out tremendously well with our fashion, with the smelling good, like that boy. When we smell like that boy, that Mr. Him comes out. So we just added that to our collection of sounds when we step out on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. You know what I'm saying? With our respected folks, and we get to moving. But overall, I think it was a great album, man, and looking forward to seeing what else T.I. has. The interviews have been great too. Great interviews.
I love the Joe Budden interview. I love that. Tip just kind of let his head down a little bit there. I love the Joe and Jada interview, the Breakfast Club interview. Like I said, just love the interviews. I love hearing the legends, man.
Yeah.
I love hearing the legends, man. And it's just a great time. It's a great time. It's a great time to hear from these guys. And like I said, man, you just don't know, man. You just don't know the next time you're gonna get the opportunity to hear from these legends. We just talked about Jay. We don't get to see Jay like that. Like, look what's bringing Jay out, a 30-year anniversary of an album.
Hey, man, listen.
You know what I mean?
Hey, if y'all people don't know, Jay-Z is outside. That boy.
Yeah, right now he outside. Enjoy it.
That boy
Enjoy
out.
it.
That boy
Enjoy it.
He didn't let the hair down literally.
Yeah.
He
enjoy
out.
it.
That boy outside. So yeah,
but when he go home, he go home. When Hov go home, he go home.
He home for sure.
But
I love it too, D. Like you were saying, like
yeah, sure,
I love that.
Sure.
When our legends are out, and I just
man.
like to hear people's perspectives, man. And you just never know what these people were thinking, and it's inspiring to me. You know what I'm saying? Because we grew up with their music as well as us being creator bugs and just adding that fuel to what we got going on. So yeah.
Yeah, facts, man, facts.
Dude.
Okay, yeah. So salute to T.I., man. Salute to T.I., man, for sure.
Yeah. Definitely let us know what your favorite track is. If you listen to it or not, let us know.
Yeah. Let us know, Kill the King, man. What y'all listening to, man? And speaking of what you're listening to, Pete, we get coming to the end of another show here.
Yeah.
So people want to know what we listening to, my guy. They want to listen to what we listening to, man. So this is a segment that we've been rolling for a few weeks now. I've been slipping on some of y'all hit me up, say, D, what a playlist content. It's coming this Friday. I dropped the ball, but the content is coming this Friday. I got some records for y'all, man, to add to y'all playlist for sure. But Pete, for me, even after they got mollywopped on Versus, I will say Omarion put out a little project called Part 1, O2 Part 1.
Oh, okay, that's a project. Okay.
It's a project. I let it fly on Saturday while I was moving around a little bit, and it's a dope listen for the summer. Man. He got a record on there called 2005. That's a hit. Fantasy Reasons. Like I think it's like 5. No. I think it's like 7 or 8 records on there.
Okay.
So he split it up into 2. He said he's gonna be dropping the second part later on this summer. So that's a good listen. And I'm saying this because 4th of July weekend. 4th of July is on a Saturday. My man's birthday's this weekend. The Groove Suites this weekend. If you're in Jacksonville, it's a lot of dope energy that's going on this weekend. And a couple of those records, man, could brighten up your spot.
Absolutely.
And for all your R&B heads out there, man, At Least She's Beautiful from RJ the Weirdo. Man, one of the dope R&B projects I've heard this year. Top to bottom. This kid did his thing on this project. At Least She's Beautiful. RJ the Weirdo is a incredible artist. Sometimes his projects, some records can get me, some records will miss me. But this one here, from the first record to the last, really enjoying it, man. So all you R&B lovers out there, check out RJ the Weirdo, At Least She's Beautiful. Those are the 2 things I've been kind of vibing with the last few days, along with Kill the King, for sure.
Okay.
What about you, Al Peter?
RJ the Weirdo. I wrote that down. So I'm gonna check that thing out. Yeah. On the last show, I don't know if I did that, but did I mention Benny the Butcher? I mean,
you did, sir.
I did. Okay, cool. So I got that. I stumbled over this artist. This artist is called. His name is Old Orleans.
Okay.
Old Orleans. I stumbled over him on Instagram. So I was just kind of scrolling, seeing what was up. Like on my Groove Suite, when my algorithm on my Groove Suite that's my best one. I manage about 8 or 9 accounts. Like, it's just ridiculous. 11 accounts, right? But my Groove Suite one, oh man, every time I scroll, there's just something new. It's just like that type of music, that groove music. So I'm always stumbling over like some very good gems. But I came across this guy. His name is Old Orleans. He's currently in Atlanta. Obviously, he's from New Orleans. But he has an album that he dropped with this producer. It's called Uncle Roy and Friends 2. So I went through his page, and he was doing like these freestyles. Oh man, and he got a cool vibe to him, man. I want to say I can't really. I don't know. Let me see.
Is he a rapper or a singer?
Oh, he's a rapper.
Okay.
So when we talk about when it gives like similar artists, see, I was gonna say Larry June mixed with somebody, but it does have Larry June. It has okay. So similar art. This is from Apple Music. It says similar artists So I don't know if y'all familiar with Akeem Ali. Akeem
Mm-hmm.
Ali is crazy. Like he got that cool swag, monotone, debonair type of vibe, type of rap or whatever. So it's real cool, real dope, real cool. But Akeem Ali, and then they have Larry June, and then they have Currency. So I would say, yeah, I would say Larry. I mean, the three that I mentioned are accurate, but he has a album out, and it's called Uncle Roy and Friends too. So he got a couple of rappers that he on there, but he handled his business, man. I would definitely go check out his IG.
Yeah, I'm adding it right now to listen to tomorrow in the gym.
Yeah, it's just an easy listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, to my people that are, so I would say this to my hip hop folks: don't go in thinking that you're gonna listen to like these. Now on his Instagram, when he be flowing, that boy got them bars. He got that bars, and he got that talk. But don't go in there thinking you just gonna hear like these these rhymes. Even though he got them, they're like very cool and moderate or whatnot. So definitely go check that out. But outside of that, man, I've been I've been Jay-Z'd out like crazy. And when I say Jay-Z'd out, I'm saying Jay-Z out like very respectfully. So I just been on that win. I was listening to Jay-Z.
Yeah, for sure.
The throwback joint. So yeah.
For sure. Okay, bet. Dope, man. So y'all check that out. Be on the lookout for our shorts and everything. You know, when we rolling out music, I got something for y'all for this Friday. Got some records to add to y'all playlist, man. Yeah. As y'all doing y'all thing for this upcoming weekend, man. So be safe out there. Have a great time. 4th of July, all that good stuff. Fireworks, food, family, birthdays, all that good energy, man. Everybody stay safe out there, man. For sure.
Definitely. And let the people know where they can find you at, my guy.
Dedrick Hicks Jr., man, on all platforms, Instagram, YouTube, X, all of that, man. Dedrick Hicks Jr. is where you can find me, man. Tap in with your boy.
Indeed. And you can find me, Mr. LP, everywhere. All the great things. I'm always lurking on Threads and Instagram. So Mr. LP, MRALPETE. And that'll take you to all the other things around me. So make sure you follow. So all right, y'all be easy, be good. We will see y'all on next round. Please make sure that you're safe on the 4th. Have a great time, relax, enjoy, but please be safe for sure.
For sure. See y'all on the next go around.
Yeah.
Your body, your money, your money, your money.